Alright, Shippo, this is the, I believe, 10th event. So this is a rerun because of the Thanksgiving, Korean Thanksgiving. Anyway, we're gonna go through the how to farm this one, starting from chapter 1. First of all, you can do exploration. You should definitely do 4 hour, 2 hour, 8 hour, whichever you like. Doesn't matter which one you do, it's I think exactly same no matter what you do. Yeah, it's exactly the same except that you get a different value of these. So either do 2 or 4. 8 hours seems to be a waste a little bit. Alright, next thing is starting from chapter 1. I'm not gonna do any of that doesn't give you S or SS. So this one, anyone can do it. This one is even easier. You don't need to do anything. That's fine. That's fine. They give you S. So this is A, SS, no S, A, B, B, B. So if you want a Peralt, decent early game but useless for the late game ish. There's too many unit that outshines her. Balki is okay, again, decent early game but kind of useless at the late game. And the Lilith is okay-ish SS rank. So first thing you have to do is just run these whatever unit you have. It's pretty easy, right? So this one is like, alright, let me just demonstrate how easy it is. I'm gonna do A rank. Do I have anyone A rank? I can't use those things. Let's go with S rank. Even though Peril is pretty bad. Hey, there's 90 okay? Sure, why not? Let's go for it. These ones are easy. Let's see if this one does it. I'm not gonna ask too much, but you gotta farm these a little bit more. And then, she doesn't have any equipment either. Everything on evasion. You can certainly use more than one unit. Oh my god, it's so slow. That's fine. If you don't have any unit, that's fine. Zero views. So these are easy to do. More unit you put it in, more likely that you're gonna distribute the damage and then you can do it easily. The whole point of running these is to get an event resource. So every wave you get an event resource. It doesn't tell you what it is until the very end. And then you get a unit. Done. Like I said, Valkyrie is good for early game, but doesn't really get used at the late game. And then there's the... Alright, cool. This is easy. Alright, it's easy. Just add a bunch of unit, and the formation doesn't even matter at this point. Cool. Alright, so you got that one. Once you get that, you get these 2 items. They're not many. First thing you have to do is earn enough. Just go highest one you can run. Earn enough stuff. And then buy Eternity and Leona. Now, you need to level her up. Just buy these and then just feed them. You don't necessarily have to level the Leona, but it's good to have. Just feed these. These are the experience. These are the skill level. And then you can buy them and feed them. Whatever. So you will need to buy this one eventually. Anyway, by the time you get there, you want something more reasonable. So I'm going to use Eternity, and then I'm gonna use the Leona. Where's Leona? Now, remember that Leona has to be broken, not her. No link. Just to prove a point that you can do this no link. Since I'm not gonna put any points on there, I'm gonna put equipment. Just for showing that it is possible. I want these. Cool. 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 Like I said, I didn't even distribute the points. Cool. You should distribute a point. Actually, I'm gonna put accuracy a little bit on here. There we go. So all this normal wave, both 1 and 2, can be run by this team. So if you're going to farm those things, you need to farm those things. You need to buy these two and then use it. And then you need to core link these. Now you can't hit her because her accuracy is horrible. Doesn't matter. Because eventually this one will lose evasion 30% per turn. So eventually she'll hit it. And right now I have no points to put it on her. Hers, I'm just going by pure stat, basically. And then level 100. It might be hard to get level 100, but just use the other unit to back her up, or just just level her up while you're running the other ones. So use this one to kill it. So eventually this will die. If you want to put stats, you want to put 300 accuracy or 340 accuracy. I will explain later why it has to be 340. And then she will likely attack AoE. You might need to put some kind of item on her to make that reasonable. Now, she couldn't kill it because, and she'll counterattack. One hit is fine because she does protect it. So what I mean by she protects it by using her broken stage, she get a 1 invulnerable twice from Eternity, so she can tank 1 or 2 hits, basically, even if you use AoE. And then she's using the second skill, obviously, and then can kill it. That's fine. That's fine. Now she can tank 1 more, and then you're done. Yeah. So you need to put like a 340 on that one. And yeah, this one's gonna target that one. So it's kind of annoying if you don't have enough accuracy, but it's doable. Remember, she doesn't have any points, so her stat distribution is kind of shit. Like, she might not critic, she might not hit it. That's a bad. And then she's gonna... Doesn't matter. Yeah. This is why she's very good. You should buy it. It is recommended that you need to buy it. There's only 2 units that are necessary for newbies to buy it. Well, if you can buy it, exchange it. It's Eternity and then the Leona. In terms of farming, you don't need much. You need 7, and then rest is up to you. For 2-1, 2-2, 2-3-2, 2-4, 2-5, and 2-6, this is where you can core link the Leona. You kind of need a Leona-ish, and it's doable with the Eternity. Again, this team. I'm just gonna buff up the accuracy by items. Now, you don't have to do this. You don't have to rely on items. You can just put the stats. I'm just doing it because I don't want to put a stats on her. And this should be enough to actually hit it, I think. We'll see. This is 2.6. There are more optimized unit you can use for the farming the normal wave. Look at it. Easy one. Easy two shot. Sorry. No item. Oh, she can't counter attack because these stuns. Doesn't matter. Next wave she dies. It's easy. You might complain this is level 100, but too bad. You started too late. See how easy that was? She counter attack and kills it. And yeah, can use because of the electric, because it's a skill. Doesn't matter. It's dead. It's slow, but it's doable. Now, if she had a more accuracy, she would have just one-shot it in the first wave, and that would make life a lot easier. But unfortunately, that one attacks. 10 is fine. 10 is fine. They can either go front or attack her. 9 is fine. You know, you're doing 9,000 damage, and then enemy's doing a 9 damage. Who cares, right? So do that, and then you got the yeah, trying to keep attacking. That's fine. Yeah, it's like so yeah, it's easy. You should just definitely do it, and then you might want to farm 6 to 5 more to full linker if you want. That's fine. Also, if you have RRR, which I call it RRR, you can use her to farm faster. Obviously, you want to use the second skill, and then this is for the only late game people. If you have all the items, right? You got this. You got critical chance. You got the anti-light and critical chance. So these beta items, SSS items, are hard to get. Don't worry about it. As long as your critical chance is 88%, she get rest of that from her skill. I think. Does she? Oh yeah, 14%. Whatever, doesn't matter. I didn't even bother. And then the rest of the 380% accuracy. That's important. And then attack. So if you do that, and the second skill, you can run this one one shot, and it's a lot faster. The problem is if you farm this one, where is it? She's hard to get compared to the other units. You can get it from this farming. Generate crafting is a lot harder, but she's one of the units that's easy to craft-ish, little bit, not much. So yeah, it's a lot faster because everything is one shot. Yeah, if you wanna farm the just event resources, not unit, not the resource, like not regular resources, event resources, this is probably the fastest one and cheapest one you can do per hour, per time, basically. Because 5 wave and then you use literally what? Maximum 70 resources, I think. I don't remember how much she cost. She's no link too, so yeah, so that's like less than what, 48, which is dirt cheap. Obviously you'll use more peel, but that's about it. Alright, going to next. So that's all there is in terms of 2-1. Nothing is not uniquely reasonably need to farm except the Leona, but mainly, you know, all those things that you want to get exchanged to get these units. Eternity Leona is a must, and then once you get the Eternity and you farm the Leona, you probably have to buy the core. There's 2, definitely core link Eternity, so you need 3 more. You can get another one from where is it? I know you can get one. Where is it? Oh, here it is. You can get one here. 550 red chip and then 50 blue chips. You should that's 3. If you haven't done it daily, you should be able to get the core from the 2nd week. Right? So get it. And then if you're doing the Orca pass, this is like a season pass for monthly pass. And then you get the core at the end. So this is very easy. If you just keep doing your farming, you should definitely reach there before the end of the month. So that's 4. And you should be able to get the SS core just doing the newbie thing. It just beginner thing, they give you SS core, I think. So you should be able to full link the Eternity. And Eternity is essential for pretty much next farming for newbies. So once she's for 2-6, nothing really farm. And then newbie will really want to farm the EX version of the stage. So going back to the Eternity, I think this one is farmable with just regular no link Eternity. I think that is possible, but you would definitely want to have higher accuracy on her. So by the time you probably have it, you know, just use the points to do that, and I'll show you what it does to be. Let me just run this one. So 1-1 EX, only this one. I think it's runnable by this one, so we'll see. I believe it is possible. I think I've done it before, but maybe I put some stats on it, which makes sense. So she might. The first wave, all good. That's fine. These are fine. These are tank. They absolutely do nothing. No damage whatsoever. See, they just, you know, just. That's fine. You know, if you use a full link, and if you put a stat on her, she'll probably have to kill the one shot. For now, I'm just demonstrating because I have such a better item that it is possible that lower level Eternity can do this. I'm just showing it. Alright, it like does 1. Who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares? Yeah. Now those are flying units. Like I said, you need to have a high yeah. And she can't. Yeah, 383. It's starting to getting hurt, but it's fine. She can tank 1 or 2 heat per wave, and then AOE she can tank 1 or 2 hits basically per wave. Wave. Not round. And she does that one, and then it might attack and it dies 1, whatever, doesn't matter. And then she'll do another one. And this one is gonna die. Whatever. It doesn't matter. She didn't crit, that's why it didn't die. But I'll tell you what to build on her, but I'm just showing you that with the Eternity Leona you can do up to 1 EX. That is fine. It is absolutely doable. And this is why you need to buy Eternity. Newbie always need to buy Eternity. This might be impossible actually for newbies without Eternity. Like, you know, all the best player, no, I mean the end game player already has all the units, so you don't have to worry about bullshit like this kind of composition. This was a lot harder last time, first time we ran. This time it's easier, so but it was harder. But we didn't have a good, unit anyway, so that goes by that. So it got a lot easier. Yeah, for newbie this will be a lot harder. Way hard. Like who cares? She took like maximum like 400 damage at this point. So this is possible. I didn't put anything on the Leona either. She's just there for buff stake. Alright? And then there. You can do 1 EX. In terms of the drop, kind of horrible. Except you need to farm 0. You need to find 6 of her and then start leveling up. So once you have these two, and then just add a 0 on the team and then just level up. Just put her on the back. It's not gonna do anything. Just put her on the back. She's S rank, cheap. Just put her on the back. Now we need to do better for the next other stuff. So 1 EX, 2 EX, 2 EX. All kind of crap. You can't do it anyway without a 0. You need the 0. And this is only for newbies. For people who has been playing this, don't have to bother with it. That's for the newbies. So team that I have is going to use full link Eternity. I know it's kind of hard for newbies to do that, but you need to do it. There's no other way. I tried a bunch of methods. There's no other way you can farm this without Eternity easily. Like you have to like some shenanigans and then have to use a lot of resources. Alright, so same thing. 74, and I believe I used. Wait. She's not the one. Sorry. She's the. No, Hachiko, not Hachiko. Come on. Based on what you can get from the entire this event and the maybe wave 4, this is the best thing you can do with a thing. You don't need to have a 25. Usually this is better, but this is for cheaper. You don't have to have like critical chance and then critical accuracy. You want the accuracy to be 335. Don't follow 117 because that's coming from this item plus that. So you need to have 335 and critical chance of 88, I believe. Or is it more? It doesn't matter. Some defense and then chocolate. I think chocolate is a must. And then this is probably hard for the noobs to get one. Lien. You need a Lien. There is no. It's really hard without a Lien. And the Lien, you need to have a 370 accuracy. Leona is the same. Does nothing. You don't even need this item, but it's a lot better. So I'm just gonna put it on. If you don't have that item, just use the this one. Whatever, doesn't matter. You don't need any item as long as her level is high enough. And 0 needs an item. So you want to build it. You don't only need 68%. Use whatever critical chip. And then just put it in with the point. She just need enough damage. 300% accuracy. That's just because I wanted to speed. but I would suggest doing the anti-light if you can farm it, and then chocolate. Chocolate might be hard to get, but if you don't have chocolate, the next thing is AP pack. Whichever maker attack faster, basically. Alright, so this team will be able to farm 2 EX, 1 EX, 2 EX. That's why you need full eternity. Leona is given. And then Lian, you might have to farm 1 or twice here. If you don't have a Lian, you want to use the Ella if you're able to craft her. She's relatively easy to get. And if you don't have an Ella, you might have to put some kind of the damage increased by the flying. That likely the Enzel, Machina, or even who supports the Mary. You know, someone's gonna buff attack. You know, Carol maybe. But okay, what's in there? What's in the exchange? I can show it. What's in the exchange? Hongyan, yeah, sure, or Azazel, or whatever. Just put something that can buff it. So this will be able to do it consistently without failing. So this is going too long, 30 minutes almost. But I'm just gonna show you this kind of works. Obviously she's using the first skill. This doesn't really matter. And then she's using the second skill. The first wave doesn't matter. It's just there too. Oops. Wrong setup. Obviously you don't want to put your damage dealer to right behind the heater. It's gonna put her on here. Oh shoot. Whatever. So point is, Zero has to kill this one shot, which makes life a lot easier for everyone else. So yeah, it's fine. This is fine. And whatever, she might not be able to attack. That's cool. There we go. I'm just gonna locate her there, and then auto. It's always the row that you want to kill it, and then does some damage. Who cares? And then she goes. It's okay. So far, it's okay. She's gonna counter, and she's gonna counter that one too. So she'll likely tank most of them one shot. It's going to be a lot harder for if you don't have a Lian. Oh, Lian does increase damage for her. That's all she is for. If you can pull this on without, you know, having that much thing, you don't need a Lian. I'm just putting there just so that you know it is possible to just buff it. Or if, you know, Zero, like I said, Ella can be added in, and you can add both. Just use someone else to buff her. Zero's supposed to consistently kill the middle row attack. Mostly concerned about the back one. That's fine. Yeah, she kills one. That's good. She need to kill this one too, which she will next turn. And then everything is okay. See, and then that one's gonna die. Good. So it's easy. So it depends on what you have. Oh, Tiamat. You kind of don't want to find Tiamat. She's good. She's one boss, one unit killer ish. Alright, that was 1, 2 EX, and then the Salon, Celestia, and the Neodymium. Meh-ish, but this one has the AP chips are crap. You don't need to farm this one. That's you need a 1 or 2. This one is also 1 or 2 maybe. Yeah, all the items are crap. Alright, should be doable. Oh shoot, I forgot to move it. Whatever. I forgot to move her. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. I need to move her. I forgot to move her. Position gets very important if you're doing the if you're playing this game. Like again, 0 is necessary. She needs to kill these two. Nothing else. Everything's gonna attack, and then everything's gonna do 1 damage. Like mostly 1 damage. And then they're all going to die in 1 shot. 40, 29, whatever, doesn't matter. So whole point of the using the 0 is that the this light unit that you see on there. Where? Come on, show me. Come on, come on. These light units, they have extremely high armor. However, all elemental damage just ignores armor. So that's the point. Eternity gets lots of the armor penetration, but these ones have buffs that decrease the enemy's armor penetrations, which is we don't get armor penetration, so you do almost no damage whatsoever. So that's why you need to kill them with the Eternity. And then this water unit, buffs the attackers. And I only have 1 attackers, which is 0. See, 905. That's fine. Eternity has like, what? Lots of HP, so it should be fine. Yeah, that's a 2-1 EX. Not really need to farm it. Good. There's that one. And then done. Usually this is 2 video, so you might be go long for this one. 2-2-EX. Alright, so Eternity you need to farm, which you co-linked it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Furnier, man, you need to only 6 or 7, maybe. Not a really good unit. Counter is kind of hard to make it at this point. Same thing, I'm just gonna move her slightly down. I think that's a perfect position. And then run. I'll do 1 more team that can do 2 EX faster. Way faster. But newbies cannot do this. Newbies can do this. First wave is a joke. This one is a fun one because you have to kill it multiple times. These have a inherent revive system, and these are annoying. Right? Inherent revives are annoying. So, yeah, that's weird that attack that Lian. Doesn't matter. Lian can tank 1 or 2 hits. And it's gonna die. That's gonna die. What? What? So annoying. Whatever. Yeah, thing happens sometimes. That's why you want to make the most robust farming team so that they don't die. Again, they revive, which is annoying. well, if there's more than I think 10 units, it doesn't revive. So there was like 6 or 7 units, and we have a 4, so that's 11. So they don't. This one revives because there's only a 6. I have only 4. Yeah. So this is depends on the number of units in the each wave that they revive or not. Why would you attack that one? Yep, they revive. It's annoying. And then she does that one dies, and then you turn to finish the rest. You gotta farm Eternity. Eternity is good, 8,000 HP. The one that I could consider the only S, well, not only SS. There are 2 SS in my rank system. One I consider as OP. What? Yeah, there's more than. And died. I think next wave they don't have revive. I don't remember. Yeah, no revive. That's a 7. Yep, done. So it's farmable with this team. Like I said, BN can be replaced with anyone who can buff the 0. Fulling 0. You want the minus 20%. If you can't do it, either it's skill attack and 20% is fine. Alright, so that's that one. Now, for the old people who's rerunning this, you don't need to farm anymore. You want to just get the best resource per time, per thing, whatever. You have to use Lamiel. No options. And you have to use the Lemonade Alpha. She needs to be perfectly this one. In terms of the critical chips, that's you have some leeway. You have 21% that buff by her, so I think if you have a 200% affection and 25 reduction thing, and then she just needs 340 and then reduce her attack. And this is the fastest way to run 2-6. Well, not the fastest one. If you want to even more faster, you need to full link the Lemonade Alpha, which you cannot do. I refuse to do so. She's just too cheap without it. So put your hands up and dead. And one of them dies, and dies, and dies. So Lamia is considered as another OP unit in terms of in terms of farming as well, but yeah, you definitely need to get the Lamia if you have a chance. See that? Did nothing, and still won. And this is going to happen again. She attacks. Enemy dies once, and then dies again, and does nothing and dies. Look at that. Look at that magic. It's said all the OP unit is the heavy. Yeah, this is probably the fastest one. I think the Birdo can do it, but the Birdo is slower. Because she has to attack twice. Here you don't need to. Lami only attack once. See that? A lot faster. Anyway, that's it for the farming this one. And I'll see you happy farming for this one up to the October 4th, so only one you need to really farm is the Eternity, but the newbies already got full link, and the rest is just up to you. More likely it's on the exchange that you have to do. Oh, oops. Anyway, that's it. Um, and I'll upload this on YouTube.